Are we live now?
1 minute.
मेरे को बता देना.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we are live.
We are live. Okay, nice. So, hello everybody.
We are
I'm
live.
Tanika Bakshi.
We are live. Okay.
I'm Tanika Bakshi, and we are from Developer Student Club Lead of FET-JU University, and I'm representing as a chapter lead for this club. And today we are starting our session 1 of Android Study Jams. There will be particular sessions that we will be taking in future, and we are with the most known facilitator of our college, that's Sagar. So he will be taking all Android sessions for all of you. So if you want to have and if you want to get updates, just follow our Instagram page, that is by @DSC FET-JU, and you can also join our Discord server. We will be sending you the links on the chat box. But till then, you can just enjoy the session and can start your journey of Android. Here, what you will do is, our main motto is to make you all Android friendly so that you can know about it, what is Android and how it works. We will be developing different applications, and Sagar will be mentoring all of you. And according to your progress, we will be noticing all of you, like how many tracks you have done and how many tasks you have completed according to your digital badges. And by that way, you will get a certificate at the last. The session will be ending by January 25th. So that will be a wrap-up session. But till then, if you want to get more updates and if you want to stay tuned in this journey, you can subscribe our YouTube channel right here, because all the sessions will be YouTube live. And you can stay in touch with our facilitator, who is Sagar. I want to hand over it to Sagar now. I think I'm done. Thank you.
Hello. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So I don't know if I'm visible. Okay, I think I'm visible. Okay. So welcome all of you. Today we will be taking the first session of Android Study Jams for DSC FET-JU. So basically, I will be talking about how we are going to progress. So basically, first let me talk about what is exactly what we will be doing today. Okay. So मैं हिंदी बोलूँगा, कोई इश्यूज़ नहीं है उसमें. सो हम लोग क्या करने वाले हैं कि सबसे पहले मैं आपको लोगों को बताऊँगा किस तरीके से हमें DSC में मतलब हाउ डू यू ज्वाइन द एंड्रॉयड स्टडी जैम्स. ओके, तुम कैसे ज्वाइन करोगे, ज्वाइन करने के आपको पर्क्स क्या होगा, पहले मैं आपको वो समझा देता हूँ. सो बेसिकली इट्स एन ऑफिशियल लाइक कम्युनिटी बेस्ड प्रोजेक्ट बाय गूगल, जो वो हर साल करता है. सो एंड्रॉयड स्टडी जैम्स आर लाइक टू टीच कम्युनिटी अबाउट different languages, different softwares. So this year the theme is for Kotlin and Android app development. So इस बार हम लोग Kotlin और Android app development सीखने वाले हैं. ठीक है. So right now, like as a facilitator, I am not a mentor. Okay, मैं यहाँ पे आपको सिखाने नहीं वाला हूँ, मैं आपके साथ काम करने वाला हूँ. So what I will be doing is हम लोग, मैं अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करके हम लोग, मैं आपको पूरी प्रोसेस बता दूंगा. This video will be live and it will be recorded obviously, so you won't have any issues about related to that. So हम लोग पहले let's start the session. So this is something about me. So as a facilitator, I thought कि आप लोगों को पता होना चाहिए क्यों why I'm I'm actually doing it. So I am currently doing aerospace engineering. I am the founder of an Android-based operating system, Cosmic OS. I was featured by Think Young Foundation as a young CEO. I was awarded some fellowships too, for which around 20,000 per month by ERP Next Foundation. I was also qualified for second stage of Global Student Entrepreneur Awards, which I came in top 16 of all over India. I've also worked in several rockets and admissions while working space-based startups named Star. I am experienced in reverse engineering, decryption, then Java, C, C++, Lua, Makefile, Python. Kotlin I am still learning, and with you right now I will be learning too. Okay, हम लोग सब साथ में काम करेंगे इस FET-JU मतलब एंड्रॉइड स्टूडियो एग्जाम्स के वक्त. So let's go on. So let us see the presentation overview, the things we will cover. Okay, sorry, we can't understand this. Okay, I'm sorry. I will be telling in English. Okay, no worries. So first of all, what we will do is Android Study Jam. So explanation about the program and the progress which we will be making in this journey. Then start of Kotlin fundamentals. So I will be going through a walkthrough of compiling an Android app using Android Studio, basics of debugging, etc. So basically, Kotlin fundamental is the name of the course which we are going to do in this Android Study Jam, and then we will also hold some discussions, Q&A sessions. So interactive session about the progress we will be making. Okay, so let's go ahead. So let us see what are Android Study Jam exactly. Okay, so Android Study Jams are community organized study groups for people to learn how to build Android apps using an online training course associated with a DSC. Okay, so it's not like Android Study Jams are like exclusively done by Google. They are run by DSCs all around the world. Okay, so our college DSC is at DSC FET-JU, Jain University. So we are holding this Android Study Jams, and it's not like that only Jain University students can do it. It's open for all. It's just that we are doing it, so we are scheduling it in our name. Okay, that is not an issue. If you are from another college, still you can progress and you can join us with yourself. Okay, so let's begin Android Study Jam. So before we start, you need to need this. Okay, bit.ly/DSC FET-JU. Wait, I think it isn't visible. Let me just type it over. Okay, so just type bit.ly/DSC FET-JU. Okay, so this will be important. So I have noted all the important stuffs which we need throughout in this particular del.doc profile. So all the important links related to starting up, then about Kotlin codes and Android Kotlin fund, I will go on detail about afterwards. Then all about other resources, and then everything which was important I have kept in over here, and I will keep updating this link if I find something new. Okay, so for now you guys should note it down. I will write it down too. Just 1 minute. I will type down this link. So just note this link down. I sent it in the chat box. Okay. So okay, let me go. So this was about Android Study Jams. Okay. So now where to start? That's our question. So basically in Android Study Jam there are 2 tracks which we need to cover. Wait, the screen is not full, right? I don't know what's happening with OBS. I think now it should be full. Let's see. Wait, it's not coming full, right? Fine, no worries. I will just keep on changing it accordingly our needs. No worries. So wait, center aligned, right? This should be fine for now. Okay, wait. I will close my video output too. For now you can understand it or see it, I guess. So basically I will show you like what the track which we have to do. So we'll have 2 tracks. Okay, first is new to programming, and then second one is have prior programming experience track. So there are 2 tracks which we need to do. So what we will be going on is prior programming experience track. So I will tell you why we chose prior programming experience track. The reason being, see, if we are doing some Google course, we will definitely want some certificate or some sort, right? So what we are doing currently is like Google is not providing certificates for the basics programming track. Okay, if you choose the basic programming track, it's easy, but you won't get any certificate, and like it just for your learning. Okay, you can't show it anywhere because of no certificates. So what we chose was, like, as we are already doing some as we are already learning some object oriented languages in our engineering colleges, like from the first year itself we learn C++. So, and if we know the basic syntax, it shouldn't be more hard to actually complete the second track. So what I am going to do, what we are going to progress is, we will be starting with second track, that is prior programming experience track. Okay, so in this, what we will be doing is, we will be first learning the essential of the Kotlin programming language. Then we will learn the fundamentals of Android development and best practices by building a variety of Android apps in Kotlin. Okay, so basically, as I said, everything we will be doing is via Kotlin. Okay. Just wait a minute. I think I got it. I don't know, guys, why the display is getting cropped. Never mind. I will just keep running. Fine. So let's go ahead. The thing is concept overview. So what we will be learning now is about what is Kotlin, okay, and the whole concept about it. So let's go. So basically, Kotlin is a modern programming language that helps developers to be more productive. Okay, so why are we choosing Kotlin is because, see, Kotlin is a very new language which Google developed, which Google introduced in just around it's around 3-4 years, I think. Okay, so earlier what we will be using is Java, and now why Google is putting this Android Study Jam is to make people aware about another language, that is Kotlin. Okay, so we will be learning with together. Okay, so it's not like I will be if you don't know Kotlin, you won't be able to complete it. It's not that hard. You just need to progress as we do, and everything is provided by Google. Everything will be crystal clear once we start, so don't worry about it. Okay, so let's talk about now is benefits of Kotlin. Okay, so expressive and concise, safer code, interoperable with Java, structured concurrency. So why is it expressive and concise is, see, writing code in Kotlin is more expressive and more easier than Java. If you have if you have written anything more earlier, then you will be understanding why I am saying that. See, code is also safer because writing in Kotlin makes it hard for decryptors to actually decrypt your code. Okay, so if you compile an app, if you don't use an encryption, the code is kind of really visible in Java. Okay, people can actually find the code by decrypting it. But if you're using proper Android, if you use Kotlin, the code is more safer. Then interoperable with Java means it can be used in line with Java. Okay, so in your app you can use one code of Java and one code of Kotlin. You can use both together. Okay, so then this is why Kotlin is so good. It can be used with everything. Okay, in Android app, if you already have a Java app, you can easily convert it to Kotlin, and you can even use two stuffs together. Okay, you can even mix Kotlin and Java together for creating your apps. So that's a very better thing. And then structured concurrencies. Basically, it's easy as in structure and all that sort of thing. Okay, we won't go much into detail about that. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do is you need to collect your first batch. For collecting, you need to go to this link. So I've already provided this link in a dog bin which I created, that is starting up. Okay, so first you need to go to this link. So let's go, and you need to take your first batch. Okay, so you can do it even right now while like YouTube, if you can do it right now, or you can just note this down. Okay, you can note this down, what you need to do exactly right now. So go to this and log in to the like you will get this screen something like this. Okay, so what you need to do is, in prior programming experience track, just click on star this. Okay, so you will get something like this. Okay, so prior programming experience. So if what we will be doing is this track. Okay, so don't worry, it's not like you can't do it if you don't have much prior programming language. We will be doing it all together. So for first, what we will be doing is we will do some Kotlin cones exercises. So I will go on with it. So first you need to go to this website, and then you need to register you need to sign in. So you automatically you will get your first batch. Okay, so in that first batch, and then it will be like, it will show a pop-up like create a developer profile. Okay, so you need to, like, if once you log in, you will get a developer profile. So you need to create that, and you need to update it. Okay, so now whatever work which you will be doing, you will get badges accordingly in your developer profile. And once you complete your track, you need to email us or message us, so that I can provide you the certificates by official Google affiliations. Okay, so this is what you need to do. So what we will be doing is prior programming experience track, and we will be starting the Kotlin cones. Okay, so this is how the screen looks, and first we will be starting the Kotlin cones. So let me show you how the Kotlin codes actually will be, and then I will run through. Then we will run through it by ourselves. So this is how Kotlin codes will look like. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to click on start now, as you can see over here. Okay, start now. Now what we will be doing is we will be working on the first 3 categories. Okay, you can see over here, work on first 3 categories, and then you can see it will be something like this. Okay, so basically there will be some questions. Okay, there will be some questions, you will have to look at it, and then you will have to like answer it. If you can't answer it yourself, just click on show answer, understand the code, and then type it down. Okay, it's very simple. So basically this way what you can do is you will be able to learn the Kotlin language properly. Okay, share the link here. The link is already shared over. I shared it bit.ly/DSC FET-JU. Okay, if you are from different college, okay, for further queries, Pranika will take share the link over here, I guess. Till then time I will be continuing. Okay, so Kotlin cones will be something like this. You will get something that's similar to this experience. So what you need to do is you need to just type down the correct syntax, and then run it, and as it is collected, you need to go to the next. So this way you will just do the progress. Okay, so completing Kotlin cones will give you 1 batch. Okay, so I will be showing you how to do it. So it is actually not like it is not necessary, but you can do it if you are if you want to learn Kotlin. Okay, basics of at least Kotlin. It's not compulsory, but I would suggest you to do it so that you can take the batch. Not able to share here. Wait, I will see. No worries, guys. I will share it over here. Don't worry. I will edit it in Discord too, and I will also add the links in the link bit.ly link which I shared. Okay, so bit.ly link is very simple. Okay, bit.ly/DSC FET-JU, all capital. Okay, so it's very simple link to remember. You can just write it down there. Okay, just 1 minute. I'm writing it down. Yes, this is the link. Okay, fine. Let me go ahead. And there is also something called as Kotlin Playground, where you can actually write the codes and you can go through it. Okay, so this was the Kotlin Playground, and then next is like, you can, if you are stuck, you can ask me for help. So now let us go to Android Study Jam, start Kotlin coins. We will do introduction, convection, collections. So what we will be doing is, we will be checking any error messages if we get. These are the exercises which we need to do. Then we need to run the code and check the output. We will read it instructions, and then we will show if we don't get it, we will see the answers. Okay, so let me show, click on, so you need to click over here, you need to do start Kotlin coins. Okay, so just click on it. Sorry if I'm slow. I'm watching the live stream as soon, like, together, so to know how we are going. Okay, so see, this is how it will be like. Okay, so I already completed 3 just while trying, so you need to complete it one by one. So suppose this was like, I did this steps, so if you don't understand it, just see the answer. So it basically it's like going through the, yeah, okay, so basically it's just for going through the like arguments and all. It shows how to do it exactly, and then you need to edit it and then go ahead. Okay, so you will just run the code. If it passes, you will see something like this, and then you need to go to the next code. Okay, so suppose it's like this. So see, you need to, what you need to learn is, fun means, fun is the syntax for Kotlin. Okay, for function which we define, we use fun. Okay, I'll be a little slow. Don't worry. The video, you can even post the video whenever you want. This live stream will be stored over here only. So I'm just like helping you guys to go through it. You can check it afterwards too. So for now, I'm just going through like what you have to do, and you can do it afterwards by your own. Okay, so I will try my best to go more slow. So for example, this is the like this is the task. So Kotlin supports a functional style of programming. Read about higher order functions and function labels in Kotlin. Pass a lambda to any function to check if the collection contains an even number. See, if you don't want to go into this much detail about Kotlin, then you can simply just click on show answer. Then whatever is over there, just copy it and then paste it in the to do section. If you don't want to go into depth, detail about the programming languages. Okay, so this is just to learn about how to actually do it in a better manner. Okay, so you just need to this is just for to learn how to do it in a better manner. Okay, so basically this way you need to complete all the tasks. Once you complete all the tasks, you can see there are like, this was the introduction, then convection, collections. So you need to do all the stuffs. Okay, so once you do all the stuffs, you will get a badge for completing the Kotlin coins. Okay, see, it's if you don't want to like go into much fundamentals, it's fine. We can do the programming by like, see, we can figure out the main Android app related programming by ourselves too. It's not like you need to learn all the syntaxes, but just for the fundamental of just to complete the course, what you can do is just keep on going ahead. By if you don't if you want to understand, you can understand it, or else you can just click on show answer and then you can proceed ahead. Okay, so this is just for a benefit. It's just for your exercise. It's not for like, it's not really needed, it's not compulsory, but this will give you a badge, and that badge will help you in your certificate too. So that's what I would recommend. Okay, so this is all about Kotlin coins. So this is how you will be going ahead. So see, this is how you will be passing all the codes. Okay, you can just show the answer and then you can hide the answer. Okay, and wherever you need to write it, it will be like this. Okay, you will be able to see where you need to write exactly. So as soon as you write it, you can complete it. Okay, so this is so you can see the progress over here. So once you go ahead, you can you can do working, or you can keep working on it. So this was about Kotlin coins. I won't go much detail into it. This will help you in understanding the basics of Kotlin language and to make you familiar about how to work. Okay, so the main focus will be on Android Studio, not on Kotlin coins. So now I'll be skipping this part. Okay, so if you have more questions, you can always contact me. I will be sharing all my details over here too, don't worry. So let us first talk about why are you interested in building Android apps. So I would like your suggestions if you like in the chat box. Okay, I would like to know why are people actually interested in building Android apps. What's so special about building an app? Okay, so if you guys can tell me, it will be good. I'm waiting for your answers in the chat box. Anyone who will want to share why are you interested in building an app? Well, nobody's. So let me share my point of view why I am interested in building Android apps is. Okay, I have got some response. To create our dream application, true. Vishwa CJ, yes, exactly. To actually create anything like what you want, or to dream about, see, whenever I will tell about what I wish. Okay, see, suppose if you go through some apps like Paytm, suppose if you go through some app like WhatsApp. Okay, all of those applications were started by some individual. They started from scratch. They just built an application, and today you can see the level of where they are. Okay, so even you can see for Zomato, even for startups, if you have any idea, you can create an application for it. Even for this COVID pandemic, to just track the number of COVID patients, somebody made an app, and today that app has reached more than crores downloads. Okay, so it all depends upon how you do it basically. Okay, so this is why my reason is to create an Android app is to actually connect to the people. Okay, for me, app is like an connection with the people. Okay, so I like connecting to the people, to the normal people who just want to create, who just want to take my services. Okay, so what I will do is I will create an app with my services, and they will be using it, right? So this is for me. Okay, I will read some more. Okay, Panika Bakshi says, for me, because I want to learn new things. Okay, that's cool. We should always have some knowledge about, we should always have some curiosity to learn more things. Then easier way to connect with large pool of people. True, that's the most easiest way to connect to large pools of people. For me, because I want to learn new things. Yeah. So this was all about why we are interested in building Android apps. Okay, so now let's see what we will be actually doing. Okay, so the apps we will be building. Okay, so during this Android study jam, you will be building 3 apps: Dice Roller app, About Me app, and then Color My Views app. Okay, so all these 3 apps which we will be making. Okay, so now we don't have we will take around 2 to 3 sessions like this in 1 month, in which I will show you how to actually proceed ahead, and we will be taking our queries. Okay, we will be taking the queries which you have. So it's not like you will be seeing this workshop and you will understand everything. Okay, this is just to guide you guys to how to actually do it. The main thing which we'll be going through is via the Google Developers website, from where you will learn everything. Okay, it has each and every step is properly shown. You will have proper guides, and you just need to copy and paste the code which Google has given. Okay, You literally have to just copy and paste the code. But this way you will be able to learn, and like with us together we will be able to, yeah, I will on how to use Android Studio. I will be showing how to use Android Studio just right now, and I will also show you how to create more apps in future. Don't worry, we'll be taking 3 to 4 sessions like this throughout, so that's not an issue. Okay, so let me just turn on my video. Okay, so don't worry, that's not an issue. So we will be building these 3 apps. Okay, so now let's go. The first thing which we'll be going through is Android Studio. Okay, as you can see, this looks like kind of like, see, whenever we talk about Android app development and all stuff, we see Android Studio and people think like it's some high level thing, and like it's very hard to understand. Okay, so what I will say is like it's the easiest thing to create an Android application. Okay, I'm telling you, it's literally easy. You just need to start doing it. Okay, even I was like, when I started, I used to think it was very complex, but once I actually started doing it, okay, it felt so easy to me. Okay, so this is how the basic layout of Android Studio looks like. So you can see this is this is the layout where like how do the app will look like. This is what you call it as layout. Then there is something called as this type of code, like if you use Java, then or else if you use Kotlin, then you can use Kotlin. So I'll be going through all the structures. Don't worry about it. We'll be progressing together. We'll be making the apps together. Okay, so don't be worry about that much. Okay, let's move forward. So this was so what first let me show what we'll be doing, like what are the basic stuffs, and then I will show you in a live example too. Okay, so first let me just show the graphics which I have prepared. So this is how Android Studio will look, and then there is something called as Android emulator. So today I won't be using Android emulator, guys, because like Android emulator takes lots of RAM from your laptop. Okay, laptop or a PC. Okay, and I won't recommend it for your app development, because Android emulator is not the perfect way to actually test your apps. What I will suggest is to use your phone to actually do all those stuff. Okay, we'll be using our phone to create this Android app to test our apps. I will show you how we can do it. So while you work, you need to make sure you need to install Android Studio. So now how to install Android Studio, and all the guides are already available in the course. I will be going through that soon. So okay, let's go ahead. Then there is something called as layouts. Okay, so layout means it is the same as the name suggests. Layout is how your Android app will look. Okay, how your Android app will look like when you actually compile the app. So layout means the design which you create of your application. Okay, and the coding is different. See, the main thing is layout, and then what you need to do is you need to connect your code with the layouts. So that's the second thing. So we will be talking about layouts too, and then there are some stuffs like views. Okay, so for now you just need to know about these 3 basic views. Okay, see, these are all, if you have even worked with the normal Java language, then you will be knowing what they are exactly. So when you talk about text view means it's just a text box which you can add in your app. For suppose if you write hello Android, okay, this is the string. So if you want to write anything, you write it inside a text view. And then there is something called an image view. It's same as how the name sounds. It is to add any image inside it. Okay, so text view is for showing how how it looks. Then image view is for how it looks like in image view. Okay, like how to add an image inside an app. So that will be done via image view. And then the third one is button. So these are the 3 basic stuffs which we will write. There are more views too, but these are the basic stuff, basic views which you need to keep in mind of. Okay, so next is view groups. So in that there are frame layout, linear layout, constraint layout. So I will be showing all the layouts one by one. See, you don't need to remember all this like properly. Okay, once you actually start building your app, it will be easy to actually do it. Okay, so basically frame layout means what you can say, it's same like a frame. Okay, so suppose if you are if right now I am seeing like right now if I am looking at my laptop, okay, so then I have a frame in my around my laptop. Okay, so that's a layout of frame, and inside it the display which I see is the display which I need to show in my app. So this is how frame layout works. Then there is something called a linear layout. So in linear layout, it's not just one display, but in linear layout you can add multiple other different views inside it. Okay, so in linear layout you can add different text views, buttons, and then complex stuffs like adding more than several strokes. So for frame layout, you will use it when you need to show only one thing, and in linear layout you will use when you need to use multiple layouts. Okay, you need to add multiple stuffs like text views, switches, checkbox, and all the stuffs. Okay, and then there is something called as constraint layout. See, constraint layout is like fixing the position. So it works on coordinate system. Constraint layout works on position coordinate system. Coordinate system means, suppose if you define an xyz xy coordinate on your app, then so if you write if you create a text view in your app, like with, for example, in particular 50-40 coordinate, and then in 50-70 coordinate. Okay, so if you create two text views over there in those two coordinate, then it will get fixed regardless of which Android size we have. Okay, so constraint layout are useful when we are dealing with different sizes. For example, if you have a low end phone, the size of the display will be 5 or 4.5 to 5 inch display. But if you want to show the same thing in a tablet, okay, the tablet size will be very high, huge, and then the linear layout will get compact. Okay, now if you want to create an app which looks same in throughout all the displays, okay, throughout all the displays, even in phone like with 5 inch display, or even with phone like phone with a even with a tablet. Okay, if you want to do it like that, then you need to create you need to use something called as constraint layout. So these are the three basic view groups which we will deal with. So this is the basic layout of how you will declare layouts in XML. Okay, so it uses like something like, suppose if it's text view, then you write it like this, text view, and then this is the basic command. Okay, I will show you properly too, but this is how you actually write your code in your XML. This is how you write a layout in XML. Okay, so for to display such application like hello world, okay, so what you do is you create a text view like this and write Android text hello world, then layout width is wrap content, layout height is wrap content. See here, I will tell you. See, layout width, Android gives you an option to actually customize each and everything. If you are making a text view, then it is a rectangle. Okay, so you have the freedom to choose the width and height of your layout. Okay, but now if you don't want to, like, if you just want to make it like fix with the app automatically, okay, so you don't have to specify the tag width and height, then you use something like wrap content. Then there is something called as match parent. We will go through on all this stuff later while we actually create an app, but this is all how the basic XML looks like. Okay, so first you use this symbol to start it, and then you use this bracket and this symbol to close the any layout. Okay, so this is the anatomy of a basic app project. Okay, so there are called as something called as activity, and then there are resources, then there is Android manifest, and then Gradle files. I will go through all of this one by one, and we will understand what exactly Android Studio, how exactly Android Studio works, and we will actually create an hello world application throughout this session. Okay, so okay, let's start the course of Android fundamental course, and you need to click start course. Okay, as you can see over here. So we'll be going through the link. So to go through the links, you need to again go to this like, say, you can see DSC FET-JU. I already shared it. go inside it and then copy the Android Kotlin fundamental course link. Okay, I've already given the course link over here. Just copy it and then type it and then go enter it. Okay, so you will see something like this. So we will be starting with the unit 1. So you can see over here Android Kotlin fundamental course. Unit 1 is Kotlin fundamentals. So first of all, we will going through the first layout. Okay, first unit. See, you can't skip any unit. You can't go to unit 2 without completing the unit 1. Even though you will know anything, you need to complete the units and all the tracks one by one. Then only you will get the certificate for the completion. So then you can see the unit 1. And in unit 1, there are 5 different batches, 5 different courses. For each course you will get one batch. Okay, you can see the badges over here, 1 2 3 4 5. So in the first course you will be learning about build your first step. In the second you will be learning about build an interactive app. In third you will be doing about layouts. In fourth you will be doing about navigation, and then fifth you will be doing activity and fragment life cycles. So we will understand it all together. So inside the first, supposing this is the pathway. So inside your first, supposing for first course, you will see something like this. Okay, so welcome to Android with Kotlin. So you will be you will go through the video. Then you will be showing how to actually install Android Studio and getting started and all this stuff. And these are the batches which you will get. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so unit 1. See, make sure that you are already signed in with your Google profile. I am signed in with my Google profile, so make sure about that. So click on unit 1 and explore. Sorry, I have a running nose right now. Okay, so unit 1, Kotlin fundamentals. I will be waiting till the live stream. Yes, so I can see what you guys are able to see right now. Okay, so you can see this. So let us start with the first interaction, that is for build your first step. Okay, so this shows about we will be using like Android Studio to create a hello world app, Android app in Kotlin. Okay, so let's click on explore and we will start it. So for each track you will get some for each unit you will get some for each unit there are some courses, and for each course there will be multiple tracks. You need to complete the tracks, and you need to also take the quizzes. Okay, so to start it out, first you need to complete the like for example you need to start the code lab. Okay, install Android Studio. I won't be doing this much because I have already installed the code lab. So I will just click on. So it will be something like this. You will be shown about welcome, and then you will be going through the you will get the requirements and how to install it. Okay, then second step will be to install the Android Studio. So you will go through it. I will just skip it because I already installed it. If you don't know how to install it, you can search on YouTube or you can even ask me. So after you are done with this, you can just start the next session and then click on done. So you are done with the Android Studio, and then the second thing you have to do is getting started with CodeLab. Okay, so create your first app in Android Studio with a detailed walkthrough of the app structure and guide to running the app on an emulator or Android device. So we will be doing this. Okay, so I will make sure you guys are able to see it. So let's click on CodeLab. So this is how you will be doing. So this is first the welcome part. Okay, so what you will be learning is how to build a basic Android app in Android Studio, how to create an Android project from a template, how to find the major components of an Android project, how to run an Android app on an emulator device. So first let me just go through, let me just show you what how they have done it, and then we will create the same app, and I will show you how to do it practically too. Okay, so let's go ahead. So this will be the app overview. The Hello World app displays the string Hello World on the screen of an Android virtual device or physical device. Here's what the app looks like. Okay, so suppose this is the Hello World app, and it will show something like this, Hello World. Okay, so the app will look like this. So we'll be creating a basic app like this from using Android Studio. Okay, for start. So then okay, so what you do is, it says create the Hello World project. So for this, what you are doing in this stack, you create a new app project to verify that Android Studio is currently installed. So open Android Studio, and then in the main welcome to Android Studio, click on new Android Studio project, startup project. Okay, so let me just go through them. Like I will be showing all the stuffs, and I will go through I will do the same thing as we go through. Okay, so I will click on this start a new Android Studio project as it says. Okay, so you will get something like this. Okay, now let's see what next. Okay, now what you have to do is choose your project dialog, choose your project, and then select empty activity as shown below and click next. Okay, so you can see they have already provided a detailed explanation of each and every step which you need to do, even with screenshots. Okay, so it will be very easy for you to actually start it yourself. So let's start and create an empty activity. Okay, we'll create an empty activity. So there are lots of activities which you can do. We will go through them afterwards. For first, we'll just create this and then click on next. Okay, so while this gets created, so see, an activity, you get something like this. So what is written is, an activity is a single focused thing that the user can do. Every app must have at least one activity as its entry point. Think of this entry point activity as the main function in the program. See, if you write Java, or if you are familiar with C programming, then you will be knowing that there is something called as main function. Okay, so whatever you write inside the main function get executed. The same way, there should be at least one activity which is the main function of your application. Okay, so an activity typically has a layout associated with it that define how user interface element appear on the screen. So I will talk about it later. So now what you do is, in the configure your project, enter Hello World for the name. Okay, so basically we will just write a name of our project. So for example, my application name is Hello World. Okay, so I created a name as Hello World. What should I write as the package name? Let me write it as suppose com.saga.hello world. Okay, you can write anything you want. This is just for test. Okay, so this is the package name which I wrote, and this is the location which I want to save it. Then you can choose the language too. So as we will be doing with Kotlin, you need to click on Kotlin language. Okay, you can even use Java, but I will suggest you to go through with Kotlin. See, and then you can also use the minimum SDK. See, so what I usually use is around Android API 28 or 26 for my apps. Basically now I don't think anyone is using something less than Oreo. Okay, so you can use the lesser APIs too, but if you use lesser APIs, you can't have your proper UI. Okay, to have at least a good UI, you should go with Android 26 or 28 API. Okay, I will going through with a 28 API, and then you need to click on. Okay, so you can also you need to use Android X artifacts. Okay, you can either use legacy, or else you can choose Android X. Okay, I will suggest to use Android X because Android X are better, and nowadays each and every app which we run is used on Android X. Okay, so accept the default or create a unique company domain. So this is the package name which we wrote. Okay, and then verify the default save location. Make sure the language is Kotlin. Okay, then you can use the Minia API label. Okay, let's go according to what this says. It says to use API label of API 19. Let's do that. Okay, and then you can click on finish. Okay. Yeah, Akshay, you can install Android Studio afterwards. Basically, I am I am showing you how actually the basic of Android Studio works, and I am showing how how you guys will actually create an app and how you will go through the project. Okay, I'm just showing you through I'm just making you guys go through with the normal basic steps. Okay, so this is something which you guys will have to do it by yourself only. I will just be there to guide you and to show you the basics, and then rest of the stuff which you will only have to do. Okay, so this is how you can see that this is how my Android Studio looks like. I created I created an empty activity, and this is how something it looks like. Okay, you can see there is something called as Android activity main, and then main activity.kt. So this see that the kt over here is represent Kotlin. Okay, if you have .java, it will be like .java. Okay, and it will also download some dependencies and all the greater stuffs. So you will just have to keep on doing it. Like you will just have to let it download it, and it will keep doing the stuff in background. Okay, so now we are done with the task. This task, let's click on next. So now the fourth task is to explore Android Studio. Okay, so explore the project pane. We will be we will click on okay. So if the project tab is not already selected, select it. Okay, to use the project as an Android hierarchy, click Android. Okay, I will show this all you guys one by one. Okay, and then you need to explore the app folder. I will show you all this stuff by one. Okay, it just says how do you need to do it. Explore the rest folder, explore the manifest folder, and then okay, I will show you guys each and everything one by one now. Okay, we'll let the Gradle thing going on in the background. So see, you can see over here, this is how your Android Studio basically looks like. You can see over here, this is the Android project and all this stuff you can see over here. So I will go through the structure of an Android Studio application. Okay, I will make sure I will show you how exactly it works. See, this is the app. You can see. So first of all, the layout is like this. Okay, let me minimize everything. If you minimize it, you will see something like this. Okay, this is your main hello world folder, and you will have something like .gradle. So these are all files are created automatically. You don't have to do anything about it. .idea, this is also created automatically. What you need to focus is on app folder. Okay, so in app folder you can see something like src. So this is the main thing which you need to remember. In app src main, and then there is something called as Java. Okay, so this main thing is is what you need to focus on. Okay, and so inside main there are two stuffs, Java and rest. 1 minute. Okay, so it's just indexing. So my Gradles got updated. So see, this is once you import anything, it will ask you to download the stuffs and then import all the stuff. Okay, so once it's imported, you will see something like this. Click on app, you will see something like Java and then rest. You can see stuffs like this. So in Java, you can see this is the com.saga.hello world, which you can see. This is the package name which we chose when we were actually starting the app. Okay, so you can see over here, and then this is something called as main activity. So the main activity is this is the main Java Kotlin page in which we will be doing all our coding, and then there is also something called as rest. Okay, so you need to only make sure that there are two things which you need to remember. Okay, one is Java part and another Java programming part, and there is rest part. Rest part involves all the images, all the layouts, all the strings. Okay, everything which you want to add inside your app comes under rest folder. So you can see over here rest. Inside this rest drawable is there, layout is there, map is there, values are there. So let me show you what exactly they are one by one. So in REST drawable, so drawable means it's the like drawable, you can say as the name suggests, it's like image or something. Okay, so inside REST drawable, you add all the images or all the stuff which you want to add inside your app. Okay, so suppose if you add your image inside your app, then that image will be located inside a drawable folder of your Android Studio project. Okay, inside our REST drawable folder. Similarly, for your app icon and all the stuffs are shown inside a REST drawable folder. Then there is the main thing that is called, you need to see, is layout. Okay, inside Android layout, all the XML files are present, and inside the layout you actually code your layout, like how actually it will look like. See, you can see over here, this is the design view, this is the layout like this is the activity main layout which we have created. You can see it. So this is how it looks like. Okay, I will go through it afterwards too, but basically you can see this is something like this. Okay, you can see something like constraint world. See, you can see Android text, you can there is something like this design, you can see button, image view, recycler view, scroll view, speeches. There are lots of stuff which you can do. Okay, so this is how your layout works. So this is basically inside layout, this is how your app will look like, and in this you will program what your app will do after by clicking it or doing something. Okay, so there are two stages which you need to remember. And then there is something called as values. So inside values, all the declarations related to the app. Suppose in colors.xml file, you declare all the colors which you will be using inside your app. There is something called as color primary dark, color accent. You can even define your own color. Suppose color sagar, if I write, you can define, and then you can, like, this for definition of which you can use inside your code. Okay, declaration of values, it can be done inside values folder. And then strings.xml, inside strings.xml, as it says, you need to define all the strings. Okay, so this is the basic structure of how. So basically something like resources, and then inside that you write all the strings. Okay, so suppose the string name, app name is hello world, so this is the string which you look like. Okay, and then there is also something called as styles. So this is the theme which your application will use. It gets you automatically. Okay, you don't have to go through in much detail about it. We will go into this depths afterwards when we actually create some complex applications. For start, we don't have to go through all this stuff. So I explained you about all the stuff which are this is how Android should actually looks like. Okay, so you can see all basic coding stuffs, layout stuffs, and then color strings, and this is all how it looks like. Okay, so now let's proceed to our next task. So okay, I forgot to show you the manifest. See, there is something called as manifest too. Okay, you can see over here. So in manifest there is something called as Android manifest.xml file. See, this is the main file. This is how your app will react to your Android operating system. Okay, so inside basically it's like you can say it's like a library. Sorry, not library, but it's a part of your code in which you define all your activities, all your services over here. Okay, so basically it's to declare all your application activities which you are going to add inside your app. Okay, this is used directly for your like as a bridge between your Android OS and your app. Okay, Android manifest the file is directly used like that. So over see, you can see something like this. Okay, activity/main activity. So see, here the name refers to the name of the code which you have written. Here main activity is the code file name of the code in Kotlin. So automatically the activity name will be main activity. And over here we have added intent filters. Okay, this is the default format. You just need to copy paste it. You don't need to like memorize it fully. Okay, but I will just explain actually what is it. Okay, so this is see, this android.intent.action.main, this represents that this particular activity named main activity is the main activity which will be launched when we start an application. Okay, suppose if you click on suppose an application like suppose if you start an application like Paytm, then the first activity it shows is login screen. Okay, and then once you log in, other stuffs are shown. So for Paytm, login screen is the main activity, and then afterwards, if you log in inside it, then these are the other activities which we see. Okay, so the first activity for us is the main activity. So for us right now, as we only have one activity as one activity, one layout, we will write it like this. And then there is also launcher. See, launcher activity and main activity, there are two different steps which you need to remember. Okay, so if you don't add something like this launcher activity, then your app won't show inside your launcher of your Android in your Android OS. Okay, to show if you want it to get showed, so if you want your application to be shown inside your launcher, you need to add this category called intent.category launcher. Okay, so I am just explaining what exactly it is. You don't need to remember it. Everything gets done automatically. See, Android Studio is so smart. You won't even have to complete the code which you want to write. Okay, you just write your first letter of the code and it will automatically write it down for you. I will show you how to do it. It's really easy to write code and you just need to go through all the stuff one by one. Okay, so see, as it says, note that main activity is referenced in the activity element. Any activity in your app must be declared in the manifest. Okay, so here's an example for main activity. So as I showed this example, note the intent filter element inside activity. The action and category elements in this intent filter tell Android, tell Android where to start the app. Okay, as I said, how will the application know which is the first starting screen? Okay, so this main shows the first starting screen. So this is where how Android will know where to start the app when the user click on the launcher icon. You will learn more about intent filters in later. That's okay. So the Android manifest or XML file is also the place where you will define any permission that your app needed. Okay, so any permission which you want to add inside your app, like suppose if you want to create any file, then you will need read or write file permission. Okay, you will need storage permission, you will need camera access permission. Suppose if you want to use internet, then you will have to add internet permission in your app. All this permission will be added inside your Android manifest XML file. We will go laterwards on how to add all the stuffs. Okay, so now the next task is to explore the Gradle script folder. Okay, so I will be sharing you all the okay. So see, this is like how the Gradle script look like. There will be something like build.gradle, then module app. I will show you what exactly it is. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, so you can see over here Gradle scripts. So click on Gradle scripts and then you can see all these stuffs. Okay, so let me tell you what exactly it is. Build.gradle, the first file that is a project level based. This is the basic file which gets done automatically. You don't have to do much about it, and you don't usually you don't change anything or do anything over here. Okay, you write it as it is. Okay, and then the next file, which is this is the main important file which you need to make sure. The next file is build.gradle module app. Okay, so you need to make sure about this file. Okay, as you can see, it shows some plugins. Then it shows something like compile SDK version, build tools version, ID. It seems very complex, right? Let me show it like simply. Let me tell you what actually you need to use it. Okay, see, compile SDK version. This means the SDK version which you wanna support for last time. Okay, see, and 30 means Android 11. Let me tell you the basic SDK version which came right now. If you want your app to support Android 11, you will need to write it with and compile SDK version 30. 30 means for Android 11. Then 29 means for Android 10. 28 means for Android 9, that is Android Pie. Okay, then 28 is for Android Oreo, and then as you can number decreases, the code number version decreases. You can see the minimum SDK version and then target SDK version. So using that, so if you write, so let me tell you, if you write the target SDK version as suppose as 28, suppose for Android or Oreo, then what will happen is your app will only work on Oreo and it won't work on later. Suppose if you use an Android 10, the app won't work for Android 10. Okay, so what you should as ideally what you should do is you should always use the latest SDK version as possible, so that your app works on all Android operating systems which are latest running right now. Okay, so this is the ideal Gradle scripts which you need to know about. This is how the basic looks like, and this is the version name. Okay, as you later on go ahead on your applications, you need to actually keep on changing the version name of your Android application. Okay, so you might have noticed it inside inside App Studio, Android Studio applications. So whenever you go anywhere, okay, suppose if you go into the app info in your any app, you will see the exact version name written inside your app. Okay, so that is being done via this Gradle script. Okay, so if you write the version name over here, that version name will be shown inside the app. Okay, and then these are the dependencies which we will be needing. So suppose if you add any, I will show you afterwards. There are lots of dependencies which you will add afterwards. Suppose there are lots of custom UIs. Then if you want to add some animation, then if you want to add some custom looks in your apps, how to make your look good, then you need to import some more implementations inside your app. Okay, and to import it, you use Gradle for it, or everything is done automatically by Gradle. I will show all those stuff in later onwards. So this was how the basic information about what is Gradle. Okay, see, there is something called as properties. So basically this is how the greatest Gradle is being used. You can change the Gradle to. Okay, and then there are something called as ProGuard rules. I won't go much into it. There are also some Gradle properties. You can set this property to actually set how much you basically see. Gradle is only meant for compilation of the purpose. Okay, Gradle is for how you want your Android application to compile. Okay, how fast, how slow, which Android version you want to compile, and all those stuffs. Okay, that all comes under Gradle stuff. Okay, then these are properties. So that SDK directory is my SDK directory is this, so it comes automatically. Okay, yeah, when you install your Android Studio for the first time, you will have to make sure that and you have the Android SDK downloaded. I will show you that too. For that, you need to go to file, and then you need to go to project structure. Okay, I will show that too. So see, you can see the plugin version and the Gradle version, and you can also see the SDK location, NDK location, JDK location. So you need to download all these stuffs in prior. Okay, if you don't understand, you can contact me, or else there are also YouTube tutorials for it too. You can go through all this stuff by yourself. You can see the dependencies. So these are the libraries which are being used inside your app. These are the build variants and all those stuffs. You won't go into much complex stuff inside it, but this was all those basics. And then this is a setting Gradle. So this is the main thing which you want to know. And see, suppose if you this is a root project name. This is the name which get displayed inside over here. Okay, if you can see the Android Studio main pane, it says the name as Hello World. So this is the name of the project name. So you can change it over here, so that automatically it will change over here too. Okay, so this was all about Gradle. Let's move ahead. So I will be skipping this part. If you want, you can do this. Okay, this is run your app on a virtual device. So guys, I won't be doing this app on a virtual device because it takes so much RAM, and it's not really an ideal option to actually run your apps on Android virtual, unless you have a really good PC with like more than 16 GB RAM and around i7 processor. I won't prefer to use official Android virtual device for it. So you can read it out, and you can you can go through the process. I won't be going through this. What we will be going through is we will go through run your app on a physical device. So I will show you how to actually run our app on our physical device. Okay, so what you will need is obviously the Android device. I'll be using my Android device, you can see. Okay, and then I will be using a USB cable to actually connect my phone with the, you can see I will be using my cable with it. Okay, and then so before that you need to make sure that you have all the drivers installed for your for your phone inside your laptop. Okay, so and then there is another thing which you need to do is turn on USB debugging. Okay, so I don't know whether I will be able to show the screen over here or not. Let me just wait. So for that, what you need to do is you need to start the USB debugging option. Okay, for that you need to you need to go to about phone, and then there is something called as you need to click on Android. In my suppose if it's my OS, you can see it's something called as build number. Okay, you need to click on something called a build number for this. I'm not sure if it's visible or not. Okay, you need to click on build number 5 times to actually unlock the developer option, and then you need to go inside the developer options, and then there is something called as USB debugging. You can see over here USB debugging. I'm not sure if it's perfectly visible or not. You can see USB debugging option. Okay, debug mode when USB is connected. Wait, let me just make the screen larger. Okay, so now you guys will be able to see it, I guess. So this is how it looks like. So you need to click on USB debugging and you need to click make sure it's on. Okay, so once it's USB debugging is on, the first step is clear. Okay, once USB debugging is on, the first step is clear. So now the next step you can see is run your app on the Android device. For that, first you need to click on you need to connect your your phone. Okay, your device. So what I'll be doing is let me just go through over here, and now I will connect my application. See, so I connected my phone with my laptop. Now I just need to wait. You can see over here physical device, and then it shows me the name of my device. Okay, so my device is Xiaomi Redmi K20 Pro. So this it shows me the device which I have installed. Okay, so this is how you actually connect your basically which is how you sync your Android Studio with your phone. Okay, so now once this is done, see if you do it for the first time, you will also get something like this, allow USB debugging, and you will get something on option like this inside your phone. Okay, so you will have to click on always allow and then click on OK. Okay, so if you don't understand this process, you can go through this guide too, and always you can also go through the YouTube tutorials. Okay, for it. Once you click on this, you will get the physical device over here. Okay, you can click on it. You can see running devices. This is the Xiaomi K20 Pro, and this available devices are something called as the like virtual device. Okay, I created in a virtual device too, but I won't be showing you that. So this is the Pixel XL API virtual device which I made. So if you want, you can do run your app over here too. Now for running your app, there are 2 options which you need to do. Okay, first is this. You can see click on make project. If you click on make project, the app will get compiled. And second is this. This is for running your app. Okay, so if you click on it, the app will automatically get run over on your phone. So I will see the process is going on. You can see the tasks. Okay, so it will compile the app. Okay, so now once it gets compiled, it will automatically show up in my phone. So I'm keeping my display like this, so for you to show. See, okay, you will be able to see it, I guess. See, once it gets compiled, if you it will get shown over here. Just wait a minute. So I'm just waiting for it to compile. So it will take you some time depending upon your on your laptop configuration. The first time it takes some time, and then and then afterwards you don't have to it won't take much time afterwards. Okay, so I'm just waiting for it to compile. It is taking time because I'm not doing Kotlin work much. All the previous application which I have compiled are in Java, so this is the first time the Kotlin app is getting compiled in my laptop. Okay, the build is done, and then you can see the app is launched. See, the app has been launched over here. You can see it inside the screen. Okay, can you see it? Wait. You can see it says hello world, and you can see it shows the return whatever it is. This is the app which we created. Okay, now I will show you how this layout has came. Okay, so now I'll be going through that. Okay, let me minimize this. So I hope you understood how to actually like debug your application. Now let us like do some tinkering about in the layout. Okay, so now I will show you how to actually do the layout. For changing your layout, what I will always suggest is to use split command. So you can use the coding part, and at the same time you can see what is going on inside the screen too. So you can see this was the layout, and the written thing was a hello world. Okay, so now I want to change it to, suppose, welcome to DSC FET-JU. Okay, so this is what the text I want to write, and then you can see there are several several stuffs like you can create you can write the width, you can write the height. Okay, so suppose if I did this. Okay, now let us compile it. So now you don't have to compile again, you just click on this. Okay, this is the new run app folder, run app format, and I will click on it, and then it will automatically install the the app again. Okay, so it will automatically stop the app. It will create a new app over here, and you can see over here. Wait, I will check if it is visible. Now the layout has been changed, and you can see over here what is written. Is written as welcome to DSC FET-JU. Okay, I hope you can see it. Okay, so this is how it works exactly. So this was about basic Android Studio application. So you created an app, basic app with your name, something which something printed, and this was how it looks like. Okay, so let's we completed this task too. Now let's move ahead. So as you can see, all coding challenges are optional. So now as you can see, the challenge is create a new project in Android Studio, change the hello world greeting to happy birthday to. Okay, and the name of someone with a recent birthday. This was simple. Okay, so what we did was this thing which already did. Okay, instead of hello world, what we did was we changed the hello world to welcome to DSC FET-JU. So what this challenge is saying is change it to happy birthday to the name, someone's name. So this is the some challenge which they are telling you. You can do it just for practice if you want. So now you can see the summary. Summary was to wait. I will reduce the. Okay, I will reduce it. Okay, so basically summary was for to install Android Studio, to see all the hierarchies about Android Studio. I discuss about build of Gradle and module app files. Also discuss about app folder, REST folder, Java folder. I discuss about Android manifest. Also discuss about how to like turn on USB debugging in your phone. So as you can see, you need to enable USB debugging on the device. To do that, you need to go to about phone. You need to click on build number 7 times, and then open settings, develop options, and then create USB debugging. So this is the main process which you need to follow. This was the summary, and then next is okay. So these are some more learn more stuff. If you want, you can go through these courses too. Then there are some documentation which are provided over here. Okay, Android Studio download panel, release notes, Android Studio, create and manage virtual devices, app manifest over you, create your build. So these are all the other sites which you can refer to. So now this is some homework which you want, you can do it. So build and run an app, create a new. So this is all about yourself. If you want to do, if you don't, it's fine. So you can click on done, and you can see you are done with the getting started quiz 2, and now you can take the quiz to complete this track. Okay, so let us complete the quiz as we are proceeding. Okay, wait, let me sign in too. Okay, let us complete this quiz too. Dash is an integrated development environment or IDE used for building Android apps. So this is Android Studio. Okay, first is Android Studio, which is used for as an IDE, and then another one is, what was it? Ja. Anyone can answer? Brother. Okay. See, I know I might be first time for Android Studio, but the thing is, I need to close the session fast too. See, you can't validate whether person has performed task or not. It's all about you. Okay. This course is designed so that you can understand about more stuffs. See, brother, I am not taking a full webinar on Android Studio right now. I tried my best to explain. If you still don't get it, I am always there to help. I will share all my details. You can contact me on Discord. You can even contact me on WhatsApp. I will share all my details over here too. So don't worry about that. And you can even go through this video again if you don't understand anything. So what I did was I was just showing how to progress in this Android Study Jam. Okay, I am not showing you how to run Android Studio. I am showing you how to go through this, how to complete the task for Android Study Jams. Okay, you will have to complete all this Android Study Jams task one by one, and once you complete all this tasks, you will get more. You will get the certificate. So now most of the work which you will have to do it on your own, you will understand on your own. We are there to help you. Okay, this is the main thing. So that's the main thing which you need to learn. Okay. So this is why I was going little bit fast. I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry about it if you guys are not able to understand it. But don't worry, you will get it understand soon. I'm just showing how the stuff works. Okay. So I am just showing you how you will progress and how you will complete the task which we have to do. And at the same time, you can also learn it. So if you don't do anything and if you just complete the app directly, then you won't be able to complete the quiz. Okay, so that's all the thing. So you won't be able to complete the quiz. And remember, you don't have to give the quiz just once. You can give unlimited tries. If you don't pass, you can give your quiz again and again until you get all the answers right. Okay, so there is no time limit. There is nothing like tries or anything. It is just to promote Android culture. It's just to promote how you can create an Android apps. Okay, so completing is a very simple task. If you even give just 1 week of your time in this 1 month, you will be able to complete it fully, and you will get your Android Google certificate. Okay, Google certified certificate with Android Studio help. So this is very simple task to do. You have to copy paste all the stuff which they have already provided. Everything is provided properly. I will just take the sessions to make you understand, and you can do all the setup by yourself too. Okay, I am just here to show how to do it. Okay, now, okay, the next you can write all the Android. One is Android Studio. Then there are also something called as Visual Studio. Okay, so IDs which I wrote. Okay, now next question is, what is the name of the auto-generated layout file in the new project you created with Android Studio? Okay, see, now it says layout file. Now layout file means you need to remember it's related to XML. Okay, so now XML means there are only two options: Android manifest and activity main. Now Android manifest is not there. Android manifest I showed, it was related to manifest. Okay, this is the layout generated layout which file, and that is activity main. So now the answer is activity main. Okay, the Android manifest XML file contains important information that the Android Studio system needs to run your app. Choose two from the following list that should be defined in Android manifest or XML. Okay, see, what you need to actually define is the activities you run, okay, obviously, permission which you need to write, okay. So I will say permissions and then activities. No, string resources, no, you don't need to write string resources inside the Android manifest. String resources are done inside the values folder, as I showed already, okay. Values folder inside the strings.xml file. So that is done over there. So answer will be activities in the app and permission. Now in Android Studio, which tool do you use to create a new virtual device to run in the emulator? See, that is known as AVD manager. I showed you Android virtual device manager, okay. You can see it over here, AVD, okay, AVD manager. So the answer will be AVD manager. Okay, now next fill in the blanks. Dash is a build automation system that uses a domain specific language to describe the app's project structure, configuration, dependency. Gradle. See, I showed you this build system, right? Full. Everything, whatever happens inside Android Studio is related to Gradle, okay? So the answer is Gradle. See, so now you can submit the answer. And see, okay, you says you scored 4 out of 5. Okay, it says this was incorrect. Okay, basically Android Studio, and then there won't be some other name, ID name too. I don't know the exact name. Let's write it afterwards. Okay, the answer will be Android Space Studio, not Android Studio Visual Studio. Answer will be Android Studio, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so this is how you can see, this is the you earned your first Kotlin fundamental batch, build your first app batch. So this is how your first app batch will look, and then you can click on so you can like sign in to see the profile which you make. So this is my profile which I will be able to see. Okay, so this is how your project profile will be looking like. So you will get these badges. So yeah, now you can just go on. Okay, you can return to the pathway. See, you can give the quiz again too if you want to. If you are unable to do it, you can give the answer will be Android Space Studio, I guess. Yeah, I thought there were 2 IDs they were asking. So this is how it is. Okay. See, 5 out of 5. So okay, can you explain manifest? Okay, I will explain manifest again. See, as you can see it over here, Android manifest.xml. Okay, so manifest is nothing but it is the main file through which you will define like it's like a bridge between your app and your OS. Okay, so if your app needs some permission, you will define it inside the manifest. If your app has some particular main screen, then that activity name will be defined over here. If your app has more activities, suppose if there is one main activity, suppose there are more layouts, like suppose if you add some stuff like another layout, then there you write, basically if you add 3-4 layouts, then you need to add all those activities inside your manifest. I will go through in detail, much detail about it afterwards too, don't worry about it. And let me show you another thing. You can see over here Android icon strip. Okay, so you can define the icon of your app which will get shown over here. Okay, so if you add some image over inside a drawable folder and you need a custom app icon, then you can just specify it over here. Okay, then you can specify the icon which you want, and then that icon will be the app icon name. And then there is something called an Android label. Okay, so label is through string app name. Okay, so let us go to the strings. So this is the app name and this is the hello world name of the application. So as I showed in the application which we compiled, see hello world. So hello world is the name of the application, hello world. I don't know if you guys are able to see. So this hello world, this is the name of the return of the application. So this hello world, if you want to change it to, suppose if you want to write if you want to write it as your personal application name, then you need to do it via this. Okay, so everything is done via manifest. Okay, even the theme. Okay, so the theme for if you want to edit as full screen, if you want to make it like small, anything which you need to do inside the app, okay, that between the OS and your app, that can be done via manifest. Okay, so I explained manifest too. Okay, कब तक खत्म होगा? Okay, see कब तक खत्म होगा? See, now it's already done. Okay, I already told about all the basic stuffs. आज का session was about all the introduction, all the stuff which you need. Okay, so I will suggest what you guys is share what you have learned with hashtag Android Studies Gems in. So if you guys actually liked my teaching, please share it in your Facebook, or you can do some tweets, or you can even share our Instagram posts. It will help me a lot if you guys actually help me in, like, if you guys like share your reviews about this. So these are my social media links. Okay, you can take a screenshot, or if this way, this will take this video will be there anyway. So wait, I will remove my video, just wait. Okay, so you can see my social media links. You can contact me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I will also write my name over, or like number over here. Please don't spam my number, okay? I'm right. Also, I will just write my email. You guys can email me if you have any queries. I'm also there in Discord if you want. Yeah, do Discord, do mention DSC FET-JU as well while sharing. So I shared my email address too in the chat box. If you guys want have any queries, you guys can even contact me if you want. I will share my personal number too. I won't share it over here in a live session. You guys can just message me personally. I will share my contact number too. So this is just so today what we actually did was to understand how the stuffs work. Okay, like how you are going to proceed with Android Studio Jams, Android Study Jams, how you are going to proceed with all the tasks. So you open the you open Android Studio and you open the web browser. You complete the task. As soon as you complete the task, you complete the quiz. After like clearing the quiz, you will get the badge. So if in case you can't clear the quiz, don't worry. You can do it again after while, like, there are unlimited tries. There are nothing to worry about. Okay, there are unlimited tries. This is just to promote Android Studio promotion. That's why Google has created this. Okay, there are unlimited tries. Everything is properly shown. And even if you get stuck anywhere, you can message me. I will be completing the task myself now too. You guys can complete the task yourself too. In the next session, we will kind of do some like, we will be creating a proper app. Okay, some related to like dice making or something like that. We will be doing some complex app in the next session. And before that, you can complete all this stuff, like you can complete all Android Studio basic stuffs. And even if you guys don't get anything, you can contact us on Discord. All the links will be updated. I will update the Discord link and all the other stuffs for DSC FET-JU in that in the del.doc link which I shared, bit.ly/DSC FET-JU. Yeah, this is my Discord ID if you want. Parnika already shared it. So these are some parting words from my side. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. So I will say you the same. This is an opportunity which you guys have got from Google. Utilize it. Just if you don't do anything, just try it out. I'm sure you will get, and you will be able to do it. So now I will be taking all the questions or clarifications. App proof link will be, I will be asking over that. That will be afterwards. See, we have time till January 25. See, as a facilitator, I need to complete both the tracks by latest of January 25. But as a student, you don't have any deadlines. But it will be recommended if you complete everything by January 25, because then you will be able to see all the then after you will be able to see all these stuffs like Google के और भी events are okay. There are more events coming from Google. So if you don't wanna miss that event, then you can follow the deadline which Google have provided. So in this 1 month you can complete, and as soon as you complete all the tasks and you can send me the screenshot. You need to send me the all the screenshot of the profile of completing all the badges. Basically you need to get 10 badges. Okay, I got one badge today. I showed you how to get one badge. By throughout the completion you need to complete, you need to get me 10 badges. So if you get the 10 badges, you will get the participation certificate, completion certificate from official Google certified certificate, signed with my signature and DSC FET-JU sign. DSC FET-JU logo. Like everything will be officially from Google. So don't worry about it. You will get the digital certificate, but only if you complete the course. Okay. So for completion of the course, we were there to help. So this was all about now I will be I will take the stage to Pranika. If she has something to say, she will be saying. Pranika, if you have something to say, you can share your video, start your video in the mid session. Or else if you don't, then we will end it right now. Sir, I am big fan. Oh, now we'll sing thank you. Well, I have not done much thing to actually get fans. I'm just learning right now. Okay. No, I'm unable to hear your voice.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible now.
Okay, fine. So I guess all of you must have learned. Okay, my actually voice is going echo.
Just close the YouTube link, please. Don't open your YouTube right now.
Yeah, done. Cool,
Okay.
fine. Yeah, so I guess all of you must have learned new things. Even I have learned Android right now, just step by step. So we will be doing such type of sessions in future. And before 25th, as told by Sagar, we have to complete it. No need to worry, guys. Our main motto to open DSC is to make you all familiar with all Google technologies. Okay, first of all, we did the cloud thing, and now we are doing the Android. So we will be doing such sessions till next year, till the session ends. So I will just say we all need your support and the urge to learn rather than just for the sake of badges and certificates. That we know that is a kind of appreciation, that's a kind of applaudance that is given to all of you. But come here to an urge to learn something rather than just for the sake of certificates. That's my advice, I guess, from my side. And I hope you all will like the upcoming sessions that we will be doing. And also, if you want to have any updates, we will be sharing the Discord link as well as the Instagram page where you can just follow us on Instagram. We will be sending you updates there as well. And also, we will be sending you the updates on Discord server. And on Discord, Sagar is available there. And for the phone number, I guess that will be better if you mail him. Or you can follow him on Instagram as well, because he is a facilitator for the Android track. So I guess you all have liked it. And I know most of you were commenting that this is just beginning for me and I'm not able to do it. Guys, no need to worry, because that is just these sessions we are doing to clarify your doubts and to make you familiar with how you have to start off. Right? We are not forcing you to do it right now. We are just telling you. So you can just have a look afterwards as well in the session. You can just subscribe our YouTube channel. So no need to worry, because Sagar will be guiding all of you. You can just text him personally. Else, I guess, because I'm also a learner, so I will be also learning with him. So thank you all whosoever have joined today, and we wish you all best of luck with this Android journey. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. I will be closing the stream. Thank you all for joining. So this is the parting words which you can